Welcome to the Mike Harts Trucking Podcast, where positivity meets transportation. Here's your host, Mike Harts.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Mike Harts Trucking Podcast. The last two episodes, we've been talking about dealing with hurt. I want to wrap this series up with talking about once you've overcome hurt, what do you do? Because we have a tendency to, even after we overcome something, we have a tendency to keep replaying it in our mind, keep replaying things in our head, keep going and going and going. And one of the things that you have to do once you're fully healed is start to speak things in the future, not the past. Because if we continue to speak things in the past, then we'll never overcome the hurt. You hear drivers that come to new companies all the time, and they're talking about the old company they were at before. And that's always been a red flag for me, because the reason why I never engaged in that type of gossip about drivers talking about their old dispatcher or old company, because I said, that's me next. When they get mad at me, they're going to be talking about me like that. They're going to leave like that. So how you come in is how you're going to leave. And a lot of people don't understand they're carrying baggages and hurt around even after God has healed them, because it's such a contagious thing to keep speaking about things that are familiar. It is sometimes it feels good to your flesh. It feels good to yourself to keep gossiping and keep talking about old things and keep talking about what's hurt you and keep talking about. I'm not talking about during your overcoming hurt. Listen to the previous two podcasts to understand that. I'm talking about after you've gotten over the hurt, after you've went through the counseling sessions, after you've done that, you have to get to a place where you're no longer looking in the rear view, no longer looking at the past, no longer looking behind you. What does Paul said? What does the Bible said? It says, but I press toward the high calling of Christ Jesus, but I press. And it talks about forgetting those things which are behind and pressing. And sometimes we got to press. Even if we don't feel like it, even if we feel like talking about old things, we got to press. We got to keep moving. We got to keep going. We got to keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger and pressing. There's going to come a time in your life after you get rid of the hurt and the pain that the enemy would have you have one choice of just keep talking about it. And God will have you have another choice of saying, get over it. We're through it. Let's talk about the good things. Let's talk about what you overcome. If you're not talking about it in testimony form, if you're not talking about it in gratitude and gratefulness form, then don't mention it. Because what we keep mentioning, we're reminded of. And what we keep speaking, we're reminded of. And always remember, how you come in a company or how you come in a place or how you come in a new job is how you're going to leave. Don't come in gossip. Hope this encouraged you today. Dealing with hurt. I believe this is our final session, part 3, dealing with hurt. I hope this helped you. Tell everybody about the Mike Harts Trucking Podcast. God bless you. Love you.
As always, thank you for listening to the podcast. Our goal is to bring positivity to the transportation world. If you would like to bring Mike in as a speaker at your trucking company or conference, please email us at mikehartsnow@gmail.com or call us at 815-441-8234. Our website is mikeharts.com. Thanks so much for listening and be safe.